at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Martin. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Welcome, race fans. Tonight, we're back here with the Pit Stall Premier Series at Pocono. One race left in the season after tonight. Next month, they go to Talladega, for the season finale. So that'll be pretty good. Well, we got a lot to talk about here tonight, but right now, Greg Welland is at the top of the leaderboard. Let's take a look at the race analytics here coming into tonight. We got 65-degree air temperature, 86-degree track temperature. They're doing 80 laps here. It's 200 miles. Entire window about 30 to 40 laps thereabouts. And fuel window, and these are, I'm kind of guesstimating these because it is a 2.5 mile track and they're only running 50% fuel. Probably 18 to 22, but I'm kind of thinking, Dwayne, they might be able to get a little more than 22 because they're out of the throttle a lot in these corners, and that does save a lot. So we'll have to wait and see. Pit road speed, 55 miles an hour. Now, we got no points to go through, but we got a lot to talk about here. Dwayne, you want to run down through the prizes they're handing out here tonight?
Yeah, for it's going to be $50 for first place and a set of CBD products. Second place is going to get $35 and also get a set of CBD products. Third place is going to receive $30 as well as their own set of CBD products. There's also going to be $25 given to the driver not in the top 3, but who has the least incidents on the lead lap, so the highest finishing driver there. And then there's going to be $25 awarded to a random driver.
All right, very good. Yeah, thanks to Dave Freeman for that from HempWorks. And pretty awesome looking packet. It's like a trial packet. It's a $20 retail price on it. It's got a little bit of like oil, cream, and I don't know what all's in that. You really can't tell what all's in that, but it looks like a pretty awesome little packet there that of some trial stuff for CBD hemp products from HempWorks. So thanks to Dave Freeman for that. Very cool. And also, Dwayne, we're going to be drawing a random driver that will also receive a CBD product as well. So looks like we're getting involved in that. What we're going to do is I'm going to just plug in some numbers to. I'm going to have Alexa draw some numbers, and whatever number she draws, the driver that's in that place the moment we go to to do it, whoever's in that position on the track will be the winner. As we get to do that. That's pretty cool. I thought that was kind of cool. John told me about that, and I said, oh, by all means, I'm really glad and honored to be involved in that. It's really cool. So, yeah, it'll be kind of
fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. But, yeah, man, I'll tell you what. You were out there on the track, Dwayne. Tell us what you think of the setup.
Setup's really nice. You can really get down into the corners here, carrying a lot of speed. I was able to go almost full throttle down into turn one before having to lift. So these cars are handling really nice out there. I expect to see some high speeds and a lot of drafting going on.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to a good race here because these guys with the setup, like you said, and everything, these guys really know how to handle that, how to deal with it. Well, I talked to a couple of the guys beforehand and they were saying, oh, I'm probably not going to run very well here tonight. A lot of guys don't really care for Pocono, and that does kind of makes the field a little smaller, but yet, it'll be good racing out here. These guys are going to get spread out around the track, I'm sure. We'll probably start out, they'll be ganged up on top of each other, but they'll get spread out a little bit. Probably see some good race. Two green white checkers if we need them at the end of this race, and also they do have 2 resets, so just in case you get caught up in something, you can go to pit road and get a new car. So that's pretty cool. Tire wear, I think, is going to be probably the biggest key here tonight.
Yes, sir. Managing your tires, and that's exceptionally hard at this track because all 3 corners are different banking because they're modeled after 3 different tracks.
Right.
Turn 1 is 14 degrees of banking, and it's modeled after Trenton Speedway. Turn 2, the tunnel turn, it's also called, it's 8 degrees of banking and modeled after Indianapolis. And the third turn is only 6 degrees of banking, and it's modeled after the Milwaukee Mile. So it's technically 3 tracks in one here, and each track is going to affect tire wear differently. That's why a lot of people don't like this track, is because it's so technical, and the tires just wear out so quick.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you got to be able to transition yourself from these different corners like that, and it's so hard to try to what I want to say, try to stay focused on what you're doing, because the next turn you're going to be coming to is going to be different than the one you just went through. So it's learning the driving style, getting yourself into a what I want to say, a
rhythm.
A rhythm. Thank you. Sorry, my mind wasn't working right there.
And with this track, you really have to treat it more like a road course. You have to race the track and not the guy in front of you. These turns, especially the tunnel turn in turn 3, they're narrow turns, and you're not going to have that much room to get through there just side by side through the tunnel turn specifically. A little bit more forgiving in turn 3 and turn 1, but definitely going to be hard to pass here without, unless you just get a good run in the draft.
That's a fact. All right, folks. Well, we're going to cut away for the national anthem. We will be right back with qualifying, so stay with us.
was unaware that flag is still there. It's our future to say, stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, Satan's that star, spangled banner, yeah, for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
All right, we're back, folks. Qualifying's just getting started, so you haven't missed anything. Oh, and I do apologize to some of you viewers that usually tune into my specific broadcast. I have had to reduce my broadcast down to 1080p. For whatever reason, YouTube, I don't know, something's going on there that I just cannot stream in 1440. No way. It just keeps dropping frames. I have tried every single thing known to mankind, and I just can't make it work. So I've reduced it down to 1080. I did send them a request to try to get an answer from them to see if they can figure out why. But I have done a little research on it, and there's a lot of outages out there in California where YouTube is at, around the San Bernardino, San Diego, San Francisco area. A lot of cable outages. So that could have a bearing on it. I don't know. I wish they would get back to me, but they probably won't, because there's nobody there anymore. It's all run by AI now, from what I understand. And some of the staff does work from home. So whether they'll get back to me someday, who knows? Maybe I can return to 1440 again, but for right now, we're just going to do 1080, because it seems to be, knock on wood, seems to be working okay for now. So, because man, the other night I dropped, I think it was, Wednesday night, I dropped 145,000 frames. Unbelievable.
Wow. Yeah.
It was a third of the video was not even there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. And it just gets me upset, because, you know, all the work that I've done to try to upgrade my computer and my internet and this and that to get everything so the quality's really good, and then that happened. You know, it's just really upsetting. So, but anyhow, getting back to this right now, Greg Wellen backing up that practice time with a qualifying effort, but Donald Sadusky did hang on to it for a minute there. He's coming around right now to complete his second lap. Let's see if he can beat that time that Greg Wellen laid up there.
He does not.
Oh, yeah, his second lap was not as good as his first lap. So, holy smoke. So, it might be just one of them kind of qualifying efforts you want to just do a one and done deal, you know?
Very possible.
That's a nice looking car Donald Sadusky's got. Man, I love that car. Like chrome with the blue letters on it. Scott Bellum coming in fourth. How about John Johnson? Third place. Nice effort for John Johnson. And we got somebody back with us that we haven't seen in a while. Brandon Herndon. Matter of fact, he just got done updating iRacing. He said he hasn't even turned it on in 8 weeks.
Wow.
I was like, are you kidding me? And you're going to come in here and run Pocono?
He's in the top 10 right now, so
Yeah.
looking good.
Well, Daniel Holloway out here in the Hershey's Kisses car. He's 8th quickest. I would say it looks like he's probably just using the rest of the qualifying time here for a little practice, but he's a big time winner. He wins a lot of races in iRacing. I see him all the time winning races. So, but yeah, welcome back to Brandon Herndon. Donald Stewart in here. Pondo Co. Good to see Pondo in here.
Now Luke Gray and Daniel Holloway looking to complete their laps.
And one other thing I wanted to mention too, John Johnson told me that next month for the season finale at Talladega, okay, they are going to be giving away some stuff to fans in chat. So you're definitely going to want to be tuned in next month here at the pit stall race. And that is, let me check on that date, make sure that I do have the exact date. That is October 24th. So mark that on your calendar. October 24th is the season finale at Talladega. And he said they will be giving away lots of prizes to people in chat, fans. Going to be fan night giveaway. So I don't know what they're giving away. He didn't tell me, and I didn't ask. But everybody in chat may have a chance to win something. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Well, don't look now, but Gabe Butler's on the track, and you know Gabe Butler, Dwayne, that
Yes,
guy
sir.
can lay down some laps.
Yes, he can, and he knows how to get around this place.
And he's probably drinking a Guinness right now, too. I know he was the other night. Yeah,
Well, you got to keep sponsors up, Rudy.
that's right. Yeah, he takes care of his sponsors. See what kind of a lap he's going to his first lap turn in. Whoa, a little loose coming out of 3 right there. He never lifted, though. He stayed right in it. See what his first lap was going to be. 5th quickest.
See if he can pick it up on lap 2.
He might. That's the thing, getting the heat build up in these tires, really important. Sometimes that first lap, I don't know. Sometimes it's the fastest one, and sometimes it's not. We seen that a little while ago there from Donald Sadusky.
Right.
And look at Luke Gray to the top of the leaderboard. Holy smoke. And he hasn't raced. He told me he hasn't raced in a month. He had to get all of his stuff set back up. And whoa, man, Gabe Butler almost loses it coming out of 3 for his second lap. And I don't know if that was going to be any
still
faster.
a faster lap. That puts him 3rd on the
Yep.
board.
Wow, very nice. Very nice.
If he hadn't have got loose, he probably would have sat on the pole, Rudy.
Yep. Well, I think everybody's qualified that's going to qualify. Let's see if we can get a word in with Luke Gray here. Luke, you got a copy?
I've got a copy. I don't know if you can hear me or not, Rudy.
Yes, sir. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Fantastic.
Well, looks like you got the pole if you can hang on to it. I don't think anybody else is out there qualifying right now. So how did you get to the pole? You said you hadn't raced in a while.
I don't think I earned it. And I think you may have dynamic weather on and I just got a tailwind or something. I have no idea. No idea. Didn't even feel like a good lap. Big got bad loose coming off of 1.
Wow.
I don't know. It surprised me more than it surprised anybody else, I can assure you.
Yeah, I was kind of I thought maybe Gabe Butler was going to be like the quickest, or Greg Welland, because Greg was the quickest in practice and he's second. But
Greg's been very hard to beat. Greg's been dominating these practice races, and Gabe, can't ever count Gabe out. I was glad to see Gabe's name pop in here, man. I hadn't seen that guy in forever.
And you only beat him by 28 1,000ths of a second.
If it makes you feel better, weather's a constant and the wind is out of the north at 2 miles an hour, so it did not play a factor.
I don't know. I don't know what I did. Right touch, I guess.
Well, good luck tonight, and congratulations on the pole, Luke.
Hey, guys, I appreciate it. I hope we make it exciting for you.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be. Yeah, good luck, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. that he does take the pole. Yeah, nobody else is going to have time to get out there and turn laps. So Brian Rainville, let's see, Travis Turnmeyer, Doug Johnson, Brian Rainville, Ray Radford, and Donald Stewart not taking the time here.
Yeah, looks like Travis Turnmeyer just joined as qualifying was about to finish.
Yeah, I don't know who race control is. Maybe Troy Radford. Might be Troy Radford would be race control.
I'm not sure.
No, he's in there. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know who it is. David Cox, maybe? Yeah, I think it is David Cox.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see him in there. All right. Okay, let's go take a look at the grid here. They get all gridded up. Luke Gray does take the pole with a 52.364. Congratulations to Luke for grabbing that pole, man. That's awesome. Greg Wellen in second place. In row number 2, Gabe Butler starting third. Donald Sadusky in fourth. Row number 3, John Johnson in the number 22. Keep an eye out for him. He's usually pretty fast everywhere you go. Starting in fifth, and Scott Bellum sixth. Row number 4, Daniel Holloway in the Hershey's Kisses car, and Troy Radford starting 7th and 8th. Row number 5, Donald Bennett in 9th, and Sean Wilder 10th. Dwayne?
11th is going to be Brandon Herndon. Lynn McNeese is going to roll off 12th. Pondo Co. 13th. Travis Turnmeyer, the first person to not take a lap, will roll off 14th. Donald Stewart 15th. Brian Rainville 16th. Doug Johnson 17th. And rounding out the field in 18th is going to be Ray Radford.
Yes, sir. Very good. Yeah, I think it's David Cox, I think, is the admin in there. That's pretty cool, though. But yeah, we're getting ready to go here, folks.
And it looks like we have all 18 drivers on the starting grid, so doesn't look like anybody's going to be starting from pit road.
Well, let's see. Didn't the pole sitter didn't get anything, did they? No. Nope.
Not this week, I do not believe.
Yeah. Nope. So, but one heck of a surprising effort. Even to Luke Gray was surprised for taking the pole. Man, I don't know where that lap came from, but good job for Luke Gray to take the pole. Hasn't raced in a little while. Good to see the Sinclair car on the track again. I've missed that car for quite a while now, man. It's always good to see that Sinclair car.
Yes, sir.
A lot of the younger folks don't know what Sinclair is. You probably remember, don't you, Dwayne? It was an actual oil company, and they had gas, and yeah, from I don't know, maybe back in the 80s.
Wow.
Yeah, back in the 80s, maybe early 90s. I think they either got bought out or renamed or something. But yeah, it was an oil company and gas company. So they actually sold Sinclair gas.
Wow, talk about a throwback.
Mm-hmm. He's ran that car for a long time. I like the dinosaur on it. That's always been a trademark of Sinclair. All right, folks. Well, 80 laps looking at these guys. 2 green, white checkers, 2 resets. And we're getting ready to go green here. Coming to the tunnel turn here now. That'll be turn number 2. Tunnel turns can be exciting. You know, you might see somebody try to go in there and dive bomb somebody, but you know, man, it just does not stick on the bottom. They wash up and get the guy on the outside if they're too wide. But a tunnel turn, even though it's tough, it is exciting.
Yes, sir.
And of course, turn 3, the flattest turn of them all, I think. Isn't it the flattest?
Yes, sir. 6 degrees of banking.
Yeah, it's not very much, man. I'm telling you. Well, here we go. Facebook just about ready to head to pit road. We're ready to get this baby underway.
Yes, sir.
All right, pace truck heads in.
Green flag.
And green's out. We're underway here at Pocono. Wow, what the heck? Luke Gray did not get a good start there. Why did he lay back so far? What the?
Like he might have missed a gear. Or
Something.
spun the tires.
Maybe he didn't want to get out there and lead the first lap. Maybe that might be just a strategy that he's playing right now.
Oh, we got contact in the back.
Uh-oh.
Donald Stewart gets tapped in the rear end going through the corner there. They all had to check up. They were almost 3 wide. He gets tapped by the 3. But he is gone straight again and no caution.
Well, Donald Sadusky with the lead over Greg Wellen. If he can hold on to it, he'll come around and lead the very first lap of this race.
Yes, sir. It looks like Greg may have started either in 3rd gear or 4th gear, Rudy.
Oh, man, you're kidding me. Oh, yeah, I know. He just did not get going there. And for the pole sitter to do that.
Yep.
Yeah, he's hanging on to 3rd for right now. Scott Bellum 4th. Gabe Butler in 5th. He started 3rd, but he's back to 5th.
They're in the battle right now is for 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah. And John Johnson, he started 5th, and he's back to 8th. How about Sean Wilder now? Sean's moved up 3 positions on that checkup. Everybody checked up. Sean Wilder bringing it to the front.
There, and it looks like Wilder just got by John Johnson for 7th.
Looking back from Greg Wellen back to Luke Gray. Luke's keeping him. He's keeping it right close here. He's not letting Greg get it too far away.
Already the field spread in half, or split.
Oh, yeah.
Top 8 drivers within a second of each other. Then it's a second back from John Johnson to Daniel Holloway in 9th. And then you got to go 3, almost 4 seconds back to Donald Bennett in 10th.
Oh, yeah. Brian Rainville. And we just had a passer. Brandon Herman just went around Len McNeese.
Yeah, Lynn got tight through that corner. He's going to lose another spot.
Yeah.
Go here.
Hondo getting by. Len McNeese goes back to 14th. And he better not look too awful far here, because I'm telling you what, Travis Turnmeyer, you know Travis, Dwayne, that guy he gets to the front when it comes time. He will be at the front and be in competition here for this win. Man, I'm telling you. Taking a look there inside Land. Oh, Land pins him down. Whoa, that was a little tricky there.
Yeah, it looks like Lynn got a little loose running that slightly higher lane, got a late entry into 1.
Yeah.
But had to check up a little bit for the car in front of him.
Man, Hondo Co. got a different angle of attack on these corners, but I'll tell you what, I don't think that's a good angle of attack. He's trying to go too wide on these corners, and he's really struggling with it coming out of him because the car gets really loose on him. And there you see Len McNeese passing him on that low side, or trying to pass him, I should say. And I think he might, Len's going to beat him at the line there.
Yeah, Len he went down really low to try to break the draft there. He's going to have the position as they go down into 1. But Hondo fighting back on that outside line. Oh, Lynn gets loose.
Oh, Brandon Kennedy said that Sinclair was actually used in the first Toy Story movie in the 1990s. So that's pretty cool.
Greg Williams
Possible.
to the inside of Donald Sadusky.
Yeah. Oh, very good, very good. But man, he couldn't make it stick down there, Dwayne.
No, they were side by side heading into the corner, and Williams just could not get it done.
Brian Rainville passing up Donald Bennett going into turn 1. Donald's having a good run here tonight.
He gets a run on the inside here. They're side by side going down to the tunnel.
Yeah. Just took a little time for Greg to turn it up a little bit.
Oh, man.
That's where I was talking about right there, the tunnel turn. That's where it's exciting.
Yes, sir.
Donald trying to make the comeback. It looks like he's going to make it work.
He has the outside line. And,
Oh, yeah.
And the drafting help.
Yeah, he should have did the slide job on him right there. That would have helped. But Greg Wallen leads his first lap of the race. Excuse me. I'm telling you.
He had a big hand in that as he was drafting him down the back.
Yeah.
And
this is exciting.
Side. This is not over yet. And this is the biggest battle on the track right now. The rest of the field single file.
Yeah, good stuff. Donald does not want to give that up. There, he got it back. But wow, look at that. Luke Gray come right up on him. Oh, man.
Yeah, on that high side, he got a better run off of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Now, if he can angle it just right, he'll actually have the advantage coming off of 3. And
Donald
stays in it.
Yeah, Donald's not doing the slide job on him there, so wow. Making it exciting
led
here.
That lap by 0.005 of a second, Rudy.
Yeah. Donald Sadowski back to the lead. Oh, Wellen a little loose there coming out of turn 1. He's going to have to back out of it.
Yeah, he's gotten his tires hot running that outside line and trying to stay side by side. He's going to have to just calm down, refocus, and just try to make another move once his tires cool off.
Troy Radford moving to 4th. Passed up Scott Bellum. And he's got front row seat to that racing up front right now. Yes, sir, front row seat.
Luke Gray got a heck of a run on Wellen going into 3, but had to lift and to keep from running him over and just lost about 4 car lengths in the process.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to pass here for a while. I think what you're going to see a lot of times, I think, is the guys are going to try to do it when they got fresh tires, or if somebody can save their tires. Here comes Troy Radford now to the inside of Luke Gray for 3rd. Man, he is working up through this field, doesn't he?
You can make it stick. The inside is where you want it through the tunnel turn, but
not able to do it.
Powers up off of the corner on the outside.
Now Wellen's moving up the hill a little bit, trying to dime in the corner a little maybe. Wasn't quite as loose that time coming off the corner, but it looks like he does get a pretty good run off the 3 to stay right with Donald Sadowski. All right, back in the field here, Daniel Holloway. Up to 8. Well, I should say back to 8. Don Johnson has fallen all the way to 9th now.
Travis Sternmeyer's making the moves right now, just got himself into 14th. Looking for more as the battle for 12 through 15 heats up.
This is getting good back here. Sternmeyer passing up Brandon Herman. Brandon's a little rusty right now. He said he hasn't raced in a couple of months. He just got done updating, I think, the last build. He just did it. And when was that build? Like 2 or 3 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Right. Yes, it was. About 3 weeks ago.
All right, Greg Wellen back to the lead. And he does put a little distance on Donald Sadowski there. Well, they can get good draft down that front stretch. Really good draft.
Sure. Right now, Scott Bellum passes up Luke Gray for 4th.
Yeah, Luke's going backwards early.
Yeah, we're starting to see guys who have used up their tire start falling back, and the guys who saved coming to the front.
Yeah, that if he did start in the wrong gear there, Luke Gray, man, that really cost him at least getting a lap led. I know that's not that important here. They're not racing for points, but, it's always kind of prestigious, if you're a pole sitter, to at least lead the first lap, then you could kind of back out. But he might be doing it on, this could be a strategy move on him. He might be just saving his tires right now.
Right now, Troy Radford is moving into 2nd spot.
Yeah, he is really on it right now. Inside of Donald Sadowski. And I think that racing that Donald Sadusky was doing with Greg Welland has cost him tires as well.
It looks that way.
Yep. He's falling back right into the hands of Scott Bellum now. We may see a pass there coming up. And Donald could prevent that if he runs the actual lines, keeps it down on the bottom. Don't go up wide in the corners and leave that bottom open for Scott Bellum. And looks like that's what he's doing right now. How about Daniel Holloway coming alive here? Man, he just passed up Sean Wilder and went into 6th place. So he's starting to look at that bump drafting down the front stretch. Him and Sean Wilder.
The 3rd through 7th are all nose to tail at this point. Scott Bellum looking for 3rd. Dusty fighting back on the outside. And Luke Gray just trying to figure out which one he should go with.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. Looks like he might gonna stay up high there with Donald Sadusky. But Bellum's gonna probably get it here. Well, maybe not. No, maybe not. No. Good run for Luke Gray. I thought maybe he was gonna lose that to Scott Bellum again. Now he's down on the bottom. How about Daniel Holloway to the outside of Scott Bellum? Him and Sean Wilder, man, I'm telling you what, those two are working together drafting.
They are. And Scott Bellum, he's doing everything right. He's down on the inside, but he just can't get that bite up off the corner that these guys are able to from that middle lane off. And that's why it's put him back now all the way back to 7th at this point.
Yeah. Greg Welland getting away. He's driven away from Trey Radford right now. Or Troy. Did I say Trey? I meant Troy. Sorry. He's driven away out there. But Troy, man, I'll tell you what, coming from 8th to 2nd, definitely got the car here tonight.
Yes, sir. And another guy who knows how to save his tires out there, Lynn McNeese, just passed up Travis Turnmeyer.
Yeah, that's kind of unusual because Travis is usually pretty good at these tracks, but Travis could be saving his tires a little bit too. These guys are probably, I'm going to say about 5 to 7 laps away from the first round of pit stops here, Dwayne. Maybe 8 laps.
And here comes Lynn McNeese, as I was mentioning, is saving those tires. He's now up to 13th, getting by Pondo Co there.
Oh, yeah.
And, he's a little bit off the pace right now. They're 14 seconds behind, but even catching the guys in front of him, Douglas Johnson and Donald Bennett, they're racing side by side, and he's running them down.
Yeah, Doug's doing real good. Come from 17th to 11th. He's one of our biggest movers out there at the moment. Good job for Doug Johnson. All right, back up front, Greg Welland. Now 0.6 of a second from Troy Radford. But look how far it is back to 3rd, Sean Wilder.
Yes, sir.
Holy smokes.
Over 4 seconds back to this the second group here, and it's that 3rd rather, all the way back to 7th. These guys have been in a cluster here for the last 10 laps.
Yes, they have. Yeah, even Brian Rainville's up into this now. He started 16th, running in 6th. I think that does make him qualify to be the biggest mover out there. Now he looks to the inside of Daniel Holloway.
I believe I know why they clustered up so far behind the lead. It looks like some reports that Donald Sadusky got into the wall, and they had to check up for him.
Oh.
So that's definitely going to affect him. That's why they're 4 seconds behind the lead now.
Yes, sir. Well, we've been caution-free the whole way so far. I don't want to jinx it in any way, but thank you all for joining us. We do appreciate that. Brendan, Crazy Dan, Dave Freeman in there. Mrs. Kudaman. Hey, Mrs. Kudaman, how you doing? Long time no see, lady. Brian Rainville, the new guy. How about the new guy in there? Very good.
And Rudy, I think we're seeing the first drivers come to pit road. Donald Stewart and Ray Radford both on pit road.
Oh, man. Yep, Ray's coming off.
Brandon Herndon now on pit road. So we are seeing the start of green flag pit stops.
Yeah, 17 laps in. And they could have this mapped out maybe. Oh, Troy Radford coming in. Giving up second position. And Sean Wilder coming in.
Well, as
Scott Bellum.
This is going to force Greg Willens and Donald Tedeschi's hand. They can't stay out there. They have to come in.
Yep. Yeah, Scott Bellum, Gabe Butler, Luke Gray, John Johnson, and Doug Johnson, Len McNeese, and Travis Turnmeyer. They will have to come in real soon here because, like you said, the longer they stay out, the more those guys that just come off a pit road with fresh tires run them down. And I think we lost Daniel Holloway. His connection dropped. He even dropped out of TeamSpeak.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. I just got the notification here. It looks like fell to unacceptable levels, so he is having internet connection issues.
Yeah. Here comes the leader in, Greg Wellham. I'm in a pit road.
Now, this is going to be interesting. We'll keep an eye on Troy Radford here, as he was the first guy on and off a pit road.
Donald Sadusky coming in. Looks like Gabe Butler stayed out. He wanted to lead a lap, I guess. I'm not sure why. You don't get any points for that, but
right. And
all right.
Denise has also stayed out at this point.
Okay, well, looks like so far so good. I haven't seen any mistakes on pit road. That's very good. All right, Greg Wallen out of the pit road, and we should be seeing Gabe Butler coming in right directly here. Him and Len McNeese, still the last two to come in. Len running about 7 seconds behind, and here comes Gabe Butler to pit road.
And Wellen was able to get out ahead of Troy Radford there, so he's going to maintain that lead.
Very good. Yeah, when it all cycles around here, because Greg Wellen will be the leader again.
Yes,
Gabe
sir,
Butler,
Gabe
Lane
Butler.
McNeese on pit road.
And it looks like the 47 of Ray Radford just went a lap down to our leader.
Oh, man. Oh, Daniel Holloway's back. Looks like he's reconnected. But he is right now, I don't know, 1 or 2 laps down. I'm not sure, one, I guess. But he is coming back out.
2 laps down, maybe 3 when he gets to the line.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, could be. Yeah, it'll take a little bit for that to cycle out, but yeah, I think he's 2 laps down. That's not bad. 2, even 3 laps, you know. But if a caution would come out, he would be the only way by because he's only 1 lap down. But yeah, tough break for Ray Radford there, man. He's 18 seconds behind the leader right now. Or I'm sorry, no, I take that back. It hasn't even counted him yet here. He's coming around. Let's see how far he is. He's got to be over half a lap behind the leader. Oh, he is a lap down. Okay, he is a lap down, yep. Daniel was 2 laps down.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Greg Wellen, Troy Radford. Radford now about 0.8 of a second behind Greg Wellen.
Yeah, Radford lost 0.2 of a second, but third place back lost 4 seconds on those round of pit stops, Rudy. They're now 8 seconds behind the lead.
Man, they got to do a lot of digging.
Yes, sir. Right now it's a 2-man show up front. Greg Willen and Troy Radford, rather. These 2 are the class of the field right now. These guys are going to have to try something drastic later in this race, either a short pit and take fuel only, or they've got to do something to try to make up that track position on pit road.
Yep. Well, Scott Bellum just drove around Daniel Holloway there. Daniel's not battling with these guys too often much because he is 2 laps down. That's a shame, man. I hopefully he doesn't lose any more connection tonight. Golly, man. That'd be horrible. All right, Greg Wellen's stretching that lead out to 1.1 seconds.
Donald Stewart back down pit road.
Uh-oh. Oh, looks like he took it behind the wall. Oh, man. Donald Stewart? Oh.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. He's such a good racer, too.
Brandon Herndon on pit road.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Brandon's car. Unscheduled pit stop here. Oh, something happened there. And he will go a lap down. Well, Greg Welland, Troy Radford now, 9/10 of a second back. Whatever happened to him there, he may have had a scary moment, almost hitting the wall or something, and had to back out of it and lost some time, but he's starting to reel in Greg Welland now. Rainville in third and Sadusky fourth. Tell you what, Sean Wilder's having a good night. Not too bad.
Yeah. Started 10th, now up to 5th.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Brandon's still on pit road. He could be having some computer issues because I know he said he had to get things hooked back up and he hadn't even downloaded the updates or anything for 8 weeks. And so he could be having some computer problems.
Possible.
Yeah. You know how that goes when these updates.
Oh, yeah.
Depends on your computer setup, what you have. And Luke Gray back to 7th after being our pole sitter tonight. He's really been digging, though. Just trying to stay inside the top 10 here. But, you know, that's not where that you don't get paid anything there.
No, not unless you're a random
Yeah.
pick. Yeah, these guys, they're pretty spread out right now. Looks like our closest battle is really that group from third back to seventh, but they're 4 or 5 car lengths between them.
Yeah. Well, I think what we'll do on lap 40, we'll go ahead and draw that number, and whoever's in that position that Alexa chooses, okay, we'll get that CBD pack. So that'll be pretty cool.
Yes, sir.
She's talking to me right now. Just because I said her name. Gabe Butler back to 8th. I was kind of thinking maybe Gabe was going to have a good run here tonight, but golly, man, he's 18 seconds behind the leader right now. John Johnson just passed Travis Turnmeyer. Those two were battling.
And right now, the closest battle is for third place between Donald Sadusky and Brian Rainville. Here goes Sadusky looking to get it.
And he does.
Rainville just lets him go.
Yep. Travis Turnmeyer just come into team speed. I wonder how he did that driving down. That's pretty talented if you think about it.
Yeah.
Here he is, doing 200 mile an hour down the front stretch, and he pops into team speed. I'm like,
It's a long
okay.
straightaway, Rudy, if you just keep the wheel in one position.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm glad he's in here. We might wind up getting to talk to him.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he's another one. Like I said at the beginning of the show here, keep your eye on Travis. He's usually, it takes him half of the race here to try to figure it out. And with these guys only running 50% fuel here tonight, it really does kind of throw the weight of the car off, a lot. Right. But they've been having practice races, I guess, the last couple of weeks, and the guy that's been the fastest in practice, they're telling me, is Greg Welland. So he's going to be the car to beat here tonight. Look at this, 2.2 seconds back to second place, Troy Radford. Unbelievable.
Right now the battle is on for 13th and 14th between Donald Bennett, Doug Johnson, and even Lynn McNeese in the picture here.
And Doug started 17th. Donald started 9th.
Oh, Lynn gets tight. And
yeah, he does.
Spots.
Wow, he just oh man, he just went from 12th to 14th right there in one turn.
Yes, sir.
Yee. How about this Greg Wellen? I don't know the guy. Do you know him?
I do not.
I don't know anything about him.
I know he's in the lead.
Yep, he's the leader. We can say that, I guess.
Right now, he's the fastest man on the track by about 0.3 of a second speed-wise over Troy Radford. He does this lap. On the clock, he runs a 53.776. And second place that time by ran a 54.189. So he's pulling away at about 0.3 of a second a lap, Rudy.
Yeah. Boy, and Donald Sadusky, he's already 10 seconds behind the leader, and he's dealing with Brian Rainville right now.
Almost 11.
So
10.9.
Well, those are watching there, Mrs. Kudaman, how does my mic sound? We've been doing a little bit of work with some plugins and stuff to make the mic sound better. I hope it sounds like a little more professional. We're going to work on getting Dwayne sounding a little bit better too, but
yeah,
hopefully mine sounds a little better. Yeah, we'll work on that. Get some plugins in for that. So some of the ones that I got on this I can use on yours. So. Oh wow! Brian Rainville almost got into the outside wall there. Did you see that?
I did. That was close.
Whoa, man!
Good save.
Really driving the wheels off her right now. Here comes Daniel Holloway up behind him. Daniel trying to get one of his laps back. He has been doing quite well, like getting that some of that time back. Passed up a few cars there. While they're in fifth. I can't believe how much this field is spread out. And boy, look at the second place is now 3 seconds behind the leader. Wow.
There are guys who are they love this track, and this is their bread and butter. And Greg Willen, this track fits his wheelhouse perfectly. He is pulling away.
I guess so. Wow. Pretty amazing. I wish I could drive this track like he does. Man. Well, you said you really liked the setup here tonight. You said it felt very comfortable, so maybe that's what it just feels really comfortable to him tonight.
Yeah, I've gotten a number of wins here. This is a track where when you figure the turns out, when you can figure out where to let off, it's really fun to drive. But if you're struggling, then that's why a lot of guys don't like it, is because it's just getting those points for each turn, because each turn is different, and then hitting those 3 marks, it takes a lot out of you. Do it lap after lap.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Mrs. Kudaman.
Travis Turnmeyer takes a spot away from John Johnson, moving him up to 9th.
Yeah, John's starting to drop back here a little bit more, but, you still got over half of this race to go. I think, Mrs. Kudaman, you're Daniel Holloway's wife, I do believe, aren't you? Yeah, I think that's Daniel Holloway's wife. Well, folks, again, I not to repeat myself, but I do want to make sure that you all remember the next month, October 24th, will be their season finale here at Talladega, and John told me to remind everybody, make sure you're in chat for that race, because he's going to be giving away stuff in chat to you chat, the fans out there. So he's got fan gift prizes to give away. So he did want me to remind you of that. Well, about 7 more laps here, Dwayne, and we're going to draw a number here, and whoever's in that position is going to win one of those CD packs, or CBD oil packs. CBD pack.
Not only that, we should be seeing these guys back down pit road here very soon as well.
Yes. Probably in about the next 4 or 5 laps.
Right now, Daniel Holloway trying to work his way by Sadusky, even though he is a lap down.
He does get around third place, Donald Sadusky, so he's really working it right now. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Sean Wilder's mother. Where did I get that? I thought that was Daniel Holloway's mother. I am so sorry, Mrs. Kudaman. I apologize for that. Yeah, it's Sean Wilder's mother. Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, Sean is looking awesome out here tonight, man. Wow. He is looking awesome. Yeah.
And working on fourth.
If he can get around on Brian Rainville. He's got around Scott Bellum without a problem, so Scott back to 6th place now. And he is, looks like he is maybe going to take a look here. Let's see what he does coming down the front stretch here next time by. Rainville trying to protect that bottom at all costs to make sure he does not get a run on him.
Guys fight has allowed Scott Bellum to catch up to him. It's now a 3 and now a 4-car battle.
Hey, Mr. Gibbs, how you doing? Oh, Sean Wilder's coming to pit road.
Yes, sir.
And so is Brian Rainville. Both of them coming in. Very awesome. So we're starting to see pit stops now.
Yes, sir. I thought they had a problem on the track, but no, they were just ducking off the pit road. And they bring a couple others with them. Travis Turnmeyer, John Johnson, Pondo Coe, all coming down to get 4 tires and fuel.
I'm sure these guys would love to stretch it out to about lap 40, but I just don't know if that's even possible. Greg Welland might try it. I don't know. He's probably going to try to, if he can run that thing dry, then he may be able to, if they can go lap 20, okay, I don't think he can go that far. I don't think we've seen anybody go that far, but I don't know. We'll see. And, yeah, there goes, Sean Wilder just goes a lap down, but Rainville got out ahead of Sean Wilder, so he stays on the lead lap for now.
Yeah, but either Welland's going to have to come in this time by, or Wilder's going to be able to unlap himself here.
Right.
I don't know that Welland's going to want to stay out there too much longer at this point. I know he had a big lead, but you could lose that big lead very easily just by staying out on old tires.
Yep, Sean Wilder, he's not taking any chances. He wants to get by him.
And does.
Yep, and Greg's coming to pit road. He's coming in. Hey, George, how you doing? Well, that's fine. I figured that was you, but yeah. Yes, sir, yeah. Yeah, I like the pinstripes, too. Yeah, Greg's got a nice-looking car right there. Well, Scott Bellum going to stay out. Now, he does not lead that lap.
The Dusty because and Luke Gray are pole sitter on pit road.
Oh, yeah, here they come. All right, very gingerly down pit road. Scott Bellum is the new leader. These guys pitted a little bit later. Him and Gabe Butler, they pitted a little bit later, so but they should be coming in on this stop here, I do believe. Yeah, I believe Scott will be coming in. He's kind of trying to push the envelope here a little bit.
And Troy Radford is able to cut into Greg Willand's lead. He's now a second behind him. But definitely still going to be fighting and falling back here. Willand now getting by a lap car of Lynn McNeese. There's not going to be much resistance here.
Yeah, actually, Lynn's not on. He's not a lap down, but he just needs to pit.
Yeah. Getting past
Lynn's in
a
fourth
like that, and
yep.
You know, he's already pitted and you haven't. He's going to be a lap down when he gets off pit road for sure.
Yeah, no doubt, man. That's. Well, George, I hope you're doing well. Been a while since I've seen you in chat. Hope you're doing well. How's that that rig coming. You were building a sim rig there. You haven't sent me any new pictures lately. How's it going? Here comes Gabe Butler in. He's going to give up the lead. Well, that's going to return the lead to Greg Wellen when he comes around, and he will have about a 1.2 second lead again over Troy Radford. But Gabe stayed out to lead a lap.
I'm surprised Len McNeese has not been down pit road yet. He's the only driver out there who hasn't pitted. This is not. I guess he's hoping for a caution. But
Maybe.
as stretched out as the field is right now, I mean, I don't see a single driver who's in close proximity to each other. They're pretty spread out right now, already. At least a second between each car.
Yeah, maybe John Johnson and Pondo Co are about the two that are the closest out here at the moment. Yeah, they are the closest. And they're, 0.4 of a second apart.
Yeah.
Golly, man, this field, I figured it was going to get stretched out, but, as he comes around to take lap 40, let's see, we have 18 drivers in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my friend here, Alexa, to draw a number between 1 and 18. I've got it turned up now. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not, but Alexa, draw a number between 1 and 18. Alexa, draw a number between 1 and 18. $15. Who's in 15? Daniel Holloway. So
Yes, sir.
Daniel Holloway will win the CBD pack. Very good. Yay, Daniel Holloway.
Congratulations.
Yeah. She drew 15. Thank you, Alexa. There we go. Hey, you can't beat that, man. I'll tell you what. You know who taught me that? And I don't know why I couldn't have figured that out on my own. I don't think I'm considered that dumb, but Wayne, our buddy Wayne there, Wayne Finley.
Very nice.
Yeah, he used it for a lot of stuff that we've been drawing and stuff like that, and it works great, you know. I mean, there's no arguing it. You can't say I cheated.
Right.
You know? I didn't draw the number, you know.
Exactly.
So Daniel Holloway will be the winner of the CBD pack. They're giving away the random draw, and it was number 15, and he was running in 15th when I drew it.
Yeah, I guess he's a little bit more okay with the internet connections tonight.
Yeah, good. That's good. Very good. Well, Greg Welland continuing to pull away from Troy Radford. 1.4 seconds back to Troy now. I know that doesn't look like much, but it is. It is. That's a lot. How do you make that up?
Well, you're going to have to short pit and either take 2 or no tires. That's the only way you're going to be able to do it, is to try to gain that track position on pit road. The way we're spread out right now, I don't think we're going to see a caution, Rudy. These guys are going to go green flag to flag here at this point, and it looks like, you know, the only way you're going to be able to make up that time is to take 2 tires, and, you know, I don't know how that's going to translate speed-wise. I don't know what the tire wear is looking like right now because we haven't had a chance to talk to anybody, but that's going to be your only shot at catching Greg right now, because he is just out there on a rail.
Well, we're riding along with Sean Wilder right now, and I'll tell you what, he's got it going on. I'll tell you, he's running a really good, clean race right now.
Yes, sir, but he's about to be challenged by Donald Sadusky.
Yeah, Donald Sadusky does get by him, and it looked to me like maybe Sean just said, you know, I'm not going to fight you. You just go on ahead, and I'll save my tires for another time. And but Donald does have a couple of lap newer tires than Sean Wilder, kind of in defense of that.
Sir, and we're going to have at least 2 more stops here, as this is an 80-lap race tonight. We're just by halfway. These guys are going to have to stop at least 2 more times for fuel before this is over.
Yeah, Mrs. Kudeman says, that Daniel deserves it after all the bad luck he had with his connection. Yeah, very true, Mrs. Kudaman. Yeah. Let's see, all set up for broadcasting and racing. Awesome, George. That's awesome. That's awesome, man.
If Sean's in saving mode or what, but he just lost 5th and is about to be put back to 7th.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Sean, man. Yeah, he just... Well, that's Daniel Holloway that just drove around him, but Daniel's 2 laps down.
Okay.
If the caution would come out right now, he would be the wave by. At least he's got himself up to that point. And somehow Len McNeese is now 3 laps down. And he was just up there in 3rd just, 5-6 laps ago.
Yeah, it looks like Len made an extra pit stop here. So I don't know if it was a penalty or what, but he's been to the pit road 3 times so far.
Man, yeah, that's a bummer. Well, he wasn't really too excited about tonight. He told me, he said, I don't run well here. He just didn't sound like the Len that, usually goes out and even if he's not that good at the track, he really puts the hammer down and does the best he can. He just didn't sound like that Len to me tonight. Maybe that's just me, but that's just my opinion. It just didn't sound like him tonight, but Len always does good. No matter if the track's his racing style or not, he usually always does good. Tonight just not one of them nights.
No, but hey, he's got one more race left.
Yeah, that's right.
He won one of these things this season, so.
Yep, Talladega next month, and you know what that means. That's anybody's shooting match there.
Yes, sir.
And you never know what can happen there. All right, Troy Radford looking at 1.4 seconds there up to Greg Welland. I'm telling you, Greg is just like on rails here tonight, isn't he?
Yes, sir. Right now, the battle, though, is for 9th. Hondo Co. has it. John Johnson wants it.
Yeah, that is a good battle. Because if you remember, just about 10 laps ago, John Johnson was ahead of Hondo, but Hondo wound up getting around him. So.
Yes, sir. And they were nose to tail as they head off into turn 1.
Good stuff right there.
Okay, with track position being so important at a place like Pocono, especially on these long green flag runs, you gotta give a shout out to Brian Rainville. Started 16th, now up to 3rd. That's hard to do here.
Yes, it is. That's a lot of really, really good pit strategy, making sure you don't make mistakes on pit road and everything. Oh, Troy Radford coming in.
Yes, sir. He might have been listening. He and Gabe Butler on pit road right now.
Yeah, very good. It won't be long. Well, no. It's going to be a little while before we see Greg Welland on pit road. Unless Troy's just short pitting. He might be short pitting to get on a different... He'll still have to make one more pit stop.
Yes, he will definitely have to stop at least one more time from here. He should be able to pit with 17 to go and just be able to make it. So he took 4 tires. I think that's the plan, Rudy. He's pitting here, and he's going to take the fresh tires now to try to make up that time on Greg Welland. So this could work out in his favor. If Greg doesn't come to pit road soon, he could be in a hole as he loses time.
That's possible, but boy, he is so far out ahead. I mean, it's just amazing. Rainville now is 15 seconds behind him. Good Lord.
I'll keep an eye on this battle, or at least on Troy Radford here, and see what he's running for lap times compared to our leader. I gotta imagine it's going to be at least 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, a second and a half to 2 seconds. Yeah, quicker. Yep. They would.
Now, that was
Not
an
ready.
out lap, so
Oh. Okay.
and here.
Hey, Greg
Time.
Wallen just Greg just turned a 54-161. And we'll keep an eye on Troy here as he comes around this time, see what he's turning.
Now through the tunnel turn.
54-161 was Greg's time.
Brian Rainville gives up second place to come down pit road.
And here comes Troy around, and he's going to complete this lap. Let's see what this time turns into as he goes into ninth.
A 52.3.
Nice. Almost exactly, yeah. Almost exactly 2 seconds
faster. So
wow.
The longer Wellen stays out here, he's going to be so far behind Troy. But he's going to have the fresher tires, so he'll be able to make some of that up. But it's going to be interesting to see where he comes out when he finally does decide to come to pit road. As we've got the Johnsons, John and Doug, both on pit road.
Yeah, we're still got about 7 or 8 cars out there that need to make a pit stop here. So it won't be long. We'll see Greg come in. I think about another 3 or 4 laps, or we'll see Greg come in. Looks like Ray Radford just gets out of the way of the leader there, lets him go by. Good respectful racing by these guys. And they said Greg was the guy to watch tonight because he beat them all in practice last couple of weeks. So,
Yeah,
and here he comes. He's coming in.
Down.
Yep. So he'll be able to make it from here on one more stop. I do believe. Is my count right?
Yep, one more stop from here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they can run about 17, 18 laps in the draft. So one more stop will put him right in the window.
Donald Sadusky, he's going to be able to come around and he led 7 laps earlier, but he'll be able to come around, take the lead, and he should be good for a couple of more laps before he's got to come in. Luke Gray in second, and Sean Wilder third.
Watching Troy Radford as he's trying to take it 3 wide to get by these guys.
Oh,
and
boy.
He just passed Greg Willen, who is just now coming off pit road duty.
Oh my.
So strategy playing out here for Troy Radford as he does get by those 2.
Yeah, Greg's coming off pit road. He'll be 6th. He'll be 6th. Still on the lead lap though. But he's quite a ways behind him.
Wellen now 4.5 seconds behind Troy Radford, Rudy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Or he just went into third. As Sean Wilder come into pit road. Now, this is kind of an unscheduled pit stop here for Sean because he'll still have to stop one more time.
Yeah, everybody's going to have to stop one more time.
Yeah.
No one can make it from here. So, looks like the last 2 who have yet to be to pit road are Luke Gray and Donald Sadusky.
Right.
Troy Radford right now. Will Hammer at the lead.
Donald's staying out, though. Which is good in a way because he'll have the freshest tires of anybody out there, him and Luke Gray. But whether they can make up that time on the track that they're going to lose on pit road right now, that kind of remains to be seen. So, but Luke Gray has closed up on Donald Sadusky quite a bit. He's up there 2.7 seconds back now. And Troy Radford is 11 seconds behind Luke Gray.
And,
wow.
Now, Greg Whelan is coming. He has gotten the gap down to 3.9 seconds behind Troy Radford. So he's getting about a 10th a lap. Yeah, that strategy of short pitting definitely paid off for Troy. Donald
Yeah,
Sadusky
definitely.
now on pit road, and Luke Gray.
Yeah, I figured they'd be coming in, so that's going to give the lead up to Troy Radford when he comes around. Now, he has not led yet today, but he will have a 3.6 second lead crossing the line here ahead of Greg Welland. So, yeah, early pit stop worked out good for Troy.
Now, one thing this is going to do for Donald Sadusky and Luke Gray, they're coming out behind these two, but everybody will be in the window to pit. The magic lap is going to be with 17 to go.
Right.
If you can pit on that lap, you're good to the end. So it might work out for somebody to do another short pit here and try to gain more track position.
Josiah rooting for Donald Bennett. Very good. Bennett's back. Last one on the lead lap at the moment here in 13th. Last one on the lead lap. Let's see where he's going to be compared to the leader here when he crosses the line. Oh, boy. Hang on to it, Donald. Boy, that car was extremely loose coming out of turn 3. He's really dropping the hammer right now. Trying to make up some of this ground. Oh, he's a lap down. Okay, he's a lap down in 13th. And Doug Johnson right now is the first car lap down.
Yeah, and he's been drafting with our leader, Troy Radford.
Right.
So he's kind of in a position right now to save fuel. And if somehow a caution does come out, he would be the lucky dog.
Yes, sir. He might even try to maybe get around Troy. I don't know. Troy passed him a little while ago. So definitely Troy's a lot faster right now than Doug Johnson.
Yes,
even
sir.
though Doug's got a little fresher tires, about 3 lap newer tires, but he's taking a look, but he's just not handling that corner very well.
Steve just got around Scott Bellum for 4th.
Well, Greg Welland's up to 2.4 seconds behind the leader, Troy Radford, now. So he's chopping that time down.
Yeah, he's definitely cutting into the lead here, and but we've seen it time and time again, Rudy. It's one thing to catch a guy; it's another thing to pass him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, he has clinched the most laps led here tonight. I don't think there's an award for that, but he did do that.
Yeah, not this week, no.
Yeah, $50 to first, 35 to second, and 30 to third, and also the top 3 do get the CBD pack from Hempworks. Sorry, man. Gosh, I lost it there. I was trying to look it up here real quick, and I lost it. Yeah, from
okay.
Hempworks, from Dave Freeman in Hempworks.
You know, it's really interesting, Rudy. I thought Troy, especially with drafting help, was going to be able to maintain and maybe extend his lead a little bit, but Welland is coming.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you, Welland's fast. There is just no getting around. He's only a second and a half behind him now. He is just extremely fast. It seems like, you know, after he gets them first a couple initial laps to get the tires warmed up, after that car just like, it finds another gear, you know? Like he kicks a NOS on or something, and it just comes alive, down to 1.3 seconds. Well, you know, you could kind of play the little bit of a mind game with Greg here, is maybe do a little coercing here with Doug Johnson and say, hey, Doug, how about putting the old blocks on Greg there for a few laps until...
Yeah.
Yeah, but they wouldn't do that.
Well, Rudy, we're down to 20 laps to go. I don't think we're getting a caution. How about a little crank it up?
Hey, we can do that. Yeah, let's do that before we got to get to the final pit stop here. All right. right, folks. Well, we got a new lead change here while you guys were away. Greg Welland did take the lead over after we seen Troy Radford get into the wall. And Troy does have some damage on his car, huh, Wayne?
Yeah, it looks like he was a little bit mirror driving there, trying to see where Welland was going to go, and just drove himself right into the wall. Looks like he's got some fender damage on that right front, and that's going to affect his handling. He's going to have, and he's not going to have the time to be able to sit on pit road and get that fixed without a caution.
Well, probably the best thing for him to do right now would be to let Doug Johnson go by, and he could actually draft off of Doug.
Yeah, that would probably be his best bet, so that he's not, continuously losing. He's now 1.1 seconds. Now dropped back to 1.8 seconds just in that one corner. So I would definitely, if I were him, I'd make sure to have my reset checked when I come to pit road for my final stop. And I'd be coming this time by.
Yeah. Len McNeese is coming in for his final pit stop. He'll have 18 to go. Should be able to make it from there. I think the race will probably be over. He's many laps down, so the race will be over before he can get back to the line. But Greg Welland again out to 2 seconds ahead of Troy Radford. Let's go back to third place with Brian Rainville. Coming from 16th place to third, man. He has had an exceptional night here tonight in the Cobalt Lowe's car. And Donald Sadusky. Donald Sadusky leading 10 laps earlier. Has been unable to get to the front. He is now 23 seconds behind the leader. So he's like not quite a half a lap. Luke Gray. Yep, Luke Gray in fifth. He was our pole sitter tonight. Never did get the lead the first lap. I think he missed his shift or something on the takeoff of the green flag. And boy, it took him a little while to kind of recuperate from that, but it kind of checked up a lot of people. And that was not the cause of the people getting separated out here. This is just because of the normal stuff. Troy Radford and Brian Rainville on pit road.
Yes, sir. Making their last stop. They have enough fuel to go the distance.
I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking? I'm almost betting that Troy Radford used the reset. I think he did. I think he did, buddy. Yes, sir. He got that fender fixed. Oh, it's on now.
If I'm Greg Welland, I'm trying to remember. I'm remembering what happened last time. Came out behind.
Right.
I would be heading to pit road. I would not burn this tank of fuel out.
Yeah. Sure, he might have the fresher tires at the end, which he did run down Troy Radford. I got to give him that. But the thing of it is this is it right here. And you can bet.
Run out of time.
You can bet. Troy Radford's not going to just pull over and let him by next time.
Exactly, and it took him almost a full fuel run to get by Radford there, to catch him and get by him. So he's not going to have the time he needs to get up there and get by him this time.
Yeah, Greg Welland with a 22.5 second lead over second place Donald Sadusky right now. Holy smoke.
And Welland's coming in.
Yep. Good call for him. Very good call. Doug Johnson coming in for his final pit stop right behind our leader. Well, when it all shakes out, right now, Donald Sadusky will be the leader. He'll be able to stay out for a little longer, but will he? That's the question. He is going to stay out a little bit longer. Because he will have to come to pit road one more time. So probably within the next 5 to 7 laps, he'll have to come to pit road. Luke Gray in second.
Troy Radford now coming out of 3 on the front stretch. Welland still just now coming off pit road. See how much he gains on him here. And it looks like Welland is going to be able to stay out in front of him.
Oh, man. How the heck did he do that?
He didn't stay out as long as he did last time. He came in 3 or 4 laps sooner.
Well, and also Troy Radford had an extra long pit stop, too. He was in there over a second longer than Greg Welland was. So that adds up a lot right there on the track.
Sure.
And that puts him about 1.4 seconds behind Greg Welland now.
Sure, and it is now at this point, it's Greg's race to lose, as he is the first guy. He's gonna cycle out to be the leader when Donald Sadusky, Luke Gray, and now Scott Bellum on pit road. So it's his race to lose.
Very good. Yeah, he just took over second there as Scott Bellum come to pit road, making his final pit stop.
We got a caution.
We got a
Rudy.
yellow. What? Doug
This
Johnson.
changes everything.
Doug Johnson hitting the wall coming out of turn 3. Let's go check this out. God, he was running good.
I don't know if he was trying to come to pit road or what, but he got
just come off of pit road.
Loose. Got really loose coming off of 3 and just couldn't control it and spins around. Like oncoming traffic coming, and that's what brought out the caution. Wow, Rudy, this changes everything.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it does. Man, well, I don't know. That was pretty intense right there. With Donald Sadusky, our leader, Luke Gray second, Greg Welland third. Those guys have got a long ways to go around here to catch up. Man, I'll tell you, they're way behind.
They are. And now if I'm some of these guys, maybe not. Sadusky and Gray are going to have to come down and get fuel. But if I'm a little further back, like Troy Radford, I'd come back down and get 4 fresh tires. Brian Rainville, Sean Wilder. There's no reason you shouldn't be back down pit road to get new tires. Even I know you were just on pit road,
right?
But if you're going to have any hope of getting around Greg Welland, it's come to pit road, get tires, and hope he stays out.
Yeah. We're going to try to get a word in with Sean Wilder here. I think let's see if these guys are going to pit here. I don't know. They're still trying to catch up to the back of the field. Maybe I got enough time here real quick to see if we can get a word in with Sean. Sean Wilder, you got a copy? Sean Wilder, you got a copy?
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. Well, Mom's in chat watching you. So, but hey, you got anything for Greg Welland? Man, that guy is like an alien.
Oh, yeah. He's been whooping our butts all week in practice. He's a hell of a driver for sure, especially here.
Well, it was a shame that caution come out, but it's probably going to really help you guys out a lot because now everybody's going to pit here and have fresh tires.
Yeah, 10-4. It might make it kind of interesting here at the end.
We'll make your pit stop and we'll talk to you when you get done.
Yeah, copy that. So.
Interesting note, Rudy, Scott Bellum has stayed out.
Oh, he's only got two laps on them tires. So
right.
Yeah, I probably should have stayed out.
I thought everybody would because some of the people were just on pit road like 2 or 3 laps ago. But yeah, fresh tires are always good, you know. So what are you going to do now? You're going to be starting back in like 8th place.
Well, I might have got a passing under yellow, so I might be starting at the tail end of the field here.
I'll just have them clear it.
Yeah, well, guys wouldn't go when that caution came out. We had to catch the pace car, so I was hoping they'd get there.
Yeah. All right, well, Sean, good luck out there the rest of the race, brother. We'll catch up with you another time, okay?
Sounds good, Rudy. Enjoy the race. It's going to be good here at the end, I'm sure.
All right, good luck. Well, who do we want to talk to then? I'm going to let you pick somebody. Somebody you want to talk to, Dwayne?
Why don't we talk to Scott Bellum?
I was just thinking that. Here, I got him for you if you want to talk to him. There he is.
Scott Bellum, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy? Scott Bellum, Dwayne in the booth. Got a copy?
Scott, you got a copy, Scott? I guess he don't want to talk to us. He muted himself. He doesn't want to talk to us. Hello, Scott? I guess he doesn't want to talk. Or maybe his mic's not working or something there. All right, well, we'll catch up with him. What about Greg Welland?
All right, Greg Welland, the Wayne in the booth. Got a copy?
Well, hold on. There he is.
Hello?
Howdy.
Howdy. Getting ready to go back racing here, but man, you've been the guy on to beat here. How's everything going for you right now?
I'm nervous. I was hoping it didn't come down to this, but something in my gut told me it would. But yeah, I took advantage of the 94 would pit before me, and so I'd always have a lap or two fresher tires, and just kind of took advantage of that. But now I gotta earn it.
Well, you're starting on the outside. That's usually the preferred line coming out of one. You think you got what it takes to get by these guys?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll be going as hard as I can, but yeah, I'd rather be on the outside. It gets so loose down there on the bottom.
All right, well, we're getting ready to go back racing, so we'll let you go, and good luck.
10-4, thank you.
All right, very cool. Well, get him going, Dwayne.
All right, we're going to have a 10-lap shootout, Rudy. I didn't see this one coming.
Yeah. First caution of the day on laps, what, about 68 or something? 67 or 68. Jeez, oh, man.
Hey, here we go. Pace truck ducks off.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. We're back underway at Pocono Raceway. And these guys are going after everything they can get right now.
Yep, and Greg Welland actually led that lap. That puts 48 of them in the books for him, but Scott Bellum's going to drive it in deep here in turn one.
And he's going to take it away. And Luke Gray is going to follow him, our pole sitter. Oh, we got a loose car.
Oh.
Troy Radford, but he saved it. And he's going backwards after the loss of momentum.
Oh, my gosh. And he was one of the only ones that could really do something with Greg Welland up there. Welland back to third.
Brian Rainville just had a moment as he almost hit the wall. Sean Wilder pulled a slide job on him. And
look who's going
back to the lead.
Yeah, look who's going for the lead. He hasn't led yet today. Was our pole sitter. He finally leads a lap with 9 to go.
He chose the right time, 9 to go. And he's going to have to hold off that 11 car.
I know it. Greg Welland's coming. He's saying, here, kitty, kitty.
And right
here,
behind him,
kitty,
Sean
kitty.
Sadusky's going for third.
Donald Sadusky, yeah.
Donald, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Sean Wilder's on his outside there, though.
We got a battle for the lead.
I figured it wasn't going to take long. Man, look at Welland. Man, I'm telling you. That guy's, you know what he's got? He's got a rope tied out to the center of the track, and he's holding on to it when he's going around these corners, because that car is just, wow.
Seems like it. Now, he lost a little bit of time in the tunnel turn. He did get loose, and he said he was afraid of that on the bottom.
Yeah.
But we'll see if he can catch him here going into one.
Oh, he's closing the gap up really quick now. Down to 1/10 of a second.
Yes, sir. And first through sixth, all within a second of each other right now. My, how the tables have turned in this race.
And Troy Radford just passed up Sean Wilder to go into fifth. So there is some passing going on back here. And Rainville's going to go by Sean Wilder. What the heck happened to Sean's car?
Yes, sir. We got a battle for third now. These guys know it's go time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a good one. Troy Radford trying to make up for slipping there and try to get a run on Scott Bellum. Everybody wants to be on that podium right now because there's money on the line and a CBD pack for everybody. $50 to the winner, 35 to second, 30 to third. There's 25 to a random driver out there. Now that we don't get to choose that, but we did choose the random driver for the, I should say Alexa did, chose the random driver for the CBD pack just a random driver, and that was Daniel Holloway. And Daniel's back to 1 lap down in 13.
Sure. Now Luke Gray so far has
here he goes.
Off, but here he comes.
Wellen gonna drive it in deep. Oh man, is it gonna stick? Luke Gray on the outside is gonna get the run off, and he's gonna be able to hold off Greg Wellen for now. How many more laps is he gonna be able to do that?
Well, he's got to do it for 4 if he wants to win.
Ooh, man. And still side by side. Oh, and Luke got loose in the corner. Oh, man,
and
his car got... Oh.
And that just handed it to Greg Wellen.
Yep.
He is going to check out.
And Troy Radford got around Brian Rainville. Now Donald Sadusky's trying to pick up one more position. That's $5 more, but you know, hey,
yes, sir.
$5 is $5.
Yes, sir. That's half of a new track or new car.
Yep, there you go. And he just took over second place. So Donald Sadusky showing some power on these new tires. Boy, we got some battles back here. Look at this. Travis Turnmeyer, Scott Bellum, and Sean Wilder. They were just about 3 wide there coming out of turn 3.
Yes, sir.
Wow, Bellum almost got into the back of Sean Wilder right there. That was really close.
And Turnmeyer's going to take advantage.
Yes, he is. He is going to try to get around Scott Bellum right now. Into the tunnel turn they go, side by side. That usually does not... It's exciting, but not fun for the drivers. That side by side in the tunnel turn. Back up front, Wellen stretching it out to 0.6 of a second, coming to 4 to go this time by.
Yes, sir. And Troy Radford makes his way back up to a podium spot.
Yep. Yep, putting Luke Gray back to 4th, but I don't think he's done yet because Brian Rainville now takes a look to the inside of Luke Gray, and that would be for 4th position. 1 position out of the money. 1 position out of the money. The top 3 get the money. He does go into 4th position. Luke Gray back to 5th. Greg dropping the hammer now out to 0.8 of a second. Has led over 50 laps today.
Yes, sir. He was confident if he could get clean air, he was gone, and you're seeing that right now.
Yes, sir. And Donald Sadusky still hanging on to 2nd. I don't know if Troy's got anything for Donald Sadusky. He just might.
He's got the draft. That's a very important factor here.
That's $5 more in his pocket if he can get by Donald Sadusky. Donald's not going to make it easy, I can assure you. He's not going to just pull over and let him go by. Now, he might make a mistake in the corner, but everybody can make them mistakes, you know. Look at this, right on his bumper. They could be doing a little drafting to close that gap on Greg Wellen right now, but they're running out of time.
Yes, sir. We're coming to 2 to go.
Taking a look. And, oh, Donald did let him go.
He got it.
Holy smokes, Trey Radford into 2nd. Climbing the ladder there for $5 more in his pocket than it was for 3rd. But Greg Wellen coming around to take 2 to go this time by. The guy has been just solid here today. I don't think he's made a mistake all day, has he, Wayne? Or Dwayne? Excuse me.
Nope, not yet. And he's got 6 more corners to get it done.
Man, I'm telling you, unbelievable run for him today. If he can win this, he'll lead 54 laps out of 80. Definitely a dominating performance here today.
Yes, sir.
Troy Radford leading 5. Donald Sadusky led 13. Luke Gray led 4. I'm just trying to find the leaders. Gabe Butler led 3.
And right now, if you're Greg Wellen, you're praying you get through this corner without a yellow coming out.
Yep. I'm going to get the white flag this time by. He's got a 0.7 of a second lead over 2nd place, Troy Radford. White flag in the air. No green-white checkers here tonight, Dwayne.
No, sir. I didn't expect there to be any, and these guys did not disappoint. It's been a heck of a race. And right now, the closest battle is for third.
Yeah, Donald Sadowski's got it. Luke Gray wants it. He wants to be in the money. Whether he's got enough to get by Donald Sadowski, I don't know. But up front, 3/4 of a second lead over second place, Greg Wellen. Through the tunnel turn. One more turn to go. Turn 3, one of the toughest turns. So if he can get through this and go down that front stretch, Greg Wellen will win it here tonight.
Nobody's going to have anything for him.
Nope. And he is going to get it. So congratulations to Greg Wellen.
Side by side with Sadowski for third.
Holy smokes,
Sadowski gets
man.
him at the line.
Very good. Sadowski gets it. All right, very good. All right, well, folks, we'll get these guys up here just a minute, so stay with us. All right, we caught up with our winner tonight, Greg Wellen. He's going to burn them down for us, so congratulations on that win, Greg. Absolutely amazing, solid run here tonight, leading the most laps of anybody, 54 laps. And you were talking about how you kind of learned about how to race this track a little bit by watching some of the other guys. I think they got a lesson here tonight. There ain't no getting around it, man. You did a great job. Congratulations to you, brother. Tell me about the racing out there.
Yeah, 10-4. Thank you very much. I gotta, that was a lot of fun. Troy kept me in check. I know it looked easy, but it wasn't as easy as I thought. I tried to take it easy, and sure enough, he reeled me back in a little bit, and I had to stay on my toes. But I wanted to bring this one home after I embarrassed myself last month at Michigan.
Well, we were watching the different pit strategies, and Troy was getting you on them pit stops every time because he was pitting a few laps earlier than you were. And when you come out, you'd be behind him. A couple times you didn't have it didn't take you long to reel him in, but almost through like over half of a fuel run to reel him back in to get that back. So if it would have played out without that caution, I don't know where this would have shook out. I mean, he was outsmarting you on them pit stops.
Yeah, no, he was definitely faster on and off a pit road, and I just used the advantage of the fresh tires, and fortunately it seemed to pan out, but yeah.
And I'll tell you what a race here tonight. This was absolutely amazing. Man, who you got to thank for this win, Greg?
Well, I got to thank my family. I know they're downstairs watching, Big Nate, but I also got to thank my sponsor, Hunter Pence Baseball Academy. They're out there in Texas and out here in Southern California. So if you've got a talented son or daughter looking for a talented group of baseball players to play with, look us up.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, amazing job out there, man. I hope you go celebrate that. I don't know, some adult beverage or Kool-Aid or whatever you plan on drinking. I hope you plan on celebrating that win because that was a well-deserved win. You drove your heart out here tonight.
Yeah, it was a fun one, and I can't say enough about these guys. To go 80 laps at this track with the sun poking in and out, and it would get super loose when the sun would poke out.
Oh, yeah.
For these guys to have one caution, that was amazing. These guys can all drive.
Yep, and that was just a slip. Doug Johnson, he just slipped coming off of turn 3 of the car, and he almost had it saved a couple of times, and then it finally just stepped out on him, and he hit the inside wall there. But, oh, man, I'll tell you what. Well, go celebrate that. Well, before you go, you guys got Talladega next month. Now, I know we all know that's kind of a wild card race right there. Anybody can win that. But are you going to be here for that and try to get the win again?
Whew. If they need me to drive that, I'll drive it, but I'm not a fan of the super speedways. And I know they've got a championship going on, and I don't want to mess anybody up and just make a mistake that's easy to make on those tracks and wipe the wrong guy out. I don't want to be that guy, but if they need me to fill out the field, I'll be there.
No, they don't. They don't run for point.
Really? I thought they would have had a championship season.
No, they run just every race has got different, you get $50 tonight and a CBD pack.
Hey, look at that. But you mean outside of normally ruining someone's night at a super speedway race, I can't ruin a season? All right. Now I'll be there.
Yeah, but you get $50 here tonight for winning and a CBD pack put on by what was it, Dwayne? HempWorks. Yes. And that's you just look up Dave Freeman. He should be in here. Or he'll get a hold of you.
I got to thank Dave and HempWorks. That's pretty impressive. I've had back issues my whole life, so I'm looking forward to trying it out.
Yeah, it's like a trial pack. It's got I don't know what looks like. It's got oil and some creams or something. There's different stuff in there. I don't know what all it is. It just looks like it's a packet of trial stuff. But it's a $20 value. I mean, hey, it's worth a shot. I have back issues too, Greg, and I've tried the CBD oil, and it really doesn't do anything for that because I've got nerve damage in there. But I do have arthritis in my shoulder, and it definitely helps out for that. So if you got a little arthritis in your back, maybe it'll help you out. So we'll go celebrate that win, collect that $50, get that CBD pack, and I hope to see you back here next week. You never know what's going to happen in those super speedway races. And, I don't know what the prizes are going to be. They got, a whole nother month to go before they can announce what the prizes are. So never know what they're going to come up with. John does a great job coming up with these prizes.
Yeah, this is a great group. And by the way, thank you for your broadcast. I mean, you guys make this a lot of fun. I'm going to enjoy watching this back.
Well, I hope you do. And make sure you get your family in there. Give us a thumbs up on the video. That helps you guys out. That shows how much they love watching you guys on the track. That's what the fans do. And I did want to mention, make sure everybody tunes in next month at Talladega, because not only are the drivers going to get some gifts, people in chat will also get some gifts per John Johnson. And I might even throw a few things in there myself to give away. So you just never know about that. So, well, Greg, go celebrate that win, brother. And we'll hope to see you next month at Talladega.
10-4. Thank you very much.
All right. Dwayne, you got second.
Yes, sir. Caught up with Troy Radford. Man, you tried everything, just about everything except maybe 2 tires there to try to get the lead and keep it. But you get second place, $35, and a CBD pack of your very own from HempWorks. Talk about your racing a little bit out there.
It was a tough one. I made a and had to kind of overdrive the car trying to catch back up to Greg. He just flat out all night. I don't think he made a mistake out there. So I was having to, try to counter that a little bit with some different strategies. I knew me and Greg had a pretty big lead, so I wanted to try to go on a off strategy cycle there towards the end, just because you got nothing else to lose. So you might win it for you, might lose it. So had a good shot there at the end. When we restarted, I got underneath him and just kind of knowing that was my only shot, and got in the gas just a little bit too hard, just about junked it. So I had to kind of recover from that. I think I fell back to like 7th or 8th on that one, so was able to come back up to second. So I can't complain too much. It was a great race all the way around, and like he said, you can't say enough about all the guys out there on this hot, slick track. You never knew whether the car was going to stick or if it was going to be sliding off, just depended on the clouds.
Yeah, it was definitely exciting to watch out there, and I thought for a moment it was going to go caution-free, but it turned out really well for you. You were able to get back up through, as you said, back to second, and who do you got to thank for that tonight?
Always the guys at Falcon Motorsports. I know we're a little light. It's just me out here tonight, but National Kidney Foundation, as well as the Lucky Finn Project, Evidence Based Mommy, and thank you guys for coming out here. Always appreciate running the pit stall races and having a little something on the line. So love what all of the admins are doing with that, and just thank them.
Very nice. Now, you guys heading to Talladega next month. What are your thoughts on there?
I always enjoy super speedway racing, but I hate it too. My chances of finishing are like 10%. So I love it, but I'm not a fan of it at the same time. So I'll go out there and run, but I also will go with the expectation that I probably won't make it to the end.
All right. Well, hopefully you do, and good luck next month there. And you come away from this race second place, but at least $35 and a CBD pack.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you, guys.
All right, Rudy, you got third?
I do. Donald Sadusky, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy. How you doing?
Wow, man. I'll tell you what, that was some excitement out there. Love that car. Oh, my gosh, that's a beautiful looking car. Always love your cars. But you led 13 laps, and it was kind of like, well, as the other guys were pitting, you got a different pit sequence than them. So it gave you the opportunity to be, on that different pit sequence and lead some laps. But now, is there anything you could have done, anything different out there, Don, to try to get there and do anything with Greg or Troy?
No, Greg's tough. And first thing I want to just congratulate him on the win. We've been practicing, the race.
Yep.
A couple weeks and all that, but I was always runner up. I tried everything. I even tried taking right side tires, and I kept up with him taking 4 tires, and I'm taking right sides, and I'm staying with him. And I told him, I said,
Right.
I took right sides, and he's good here. I got to take my hat off, and he's good. He's good.
Yep.
I tried everything, and I couldn't do nothing.
Well, I know you're really into super speedway, Donald. So you guys go to Talladega next month. Are you going to win one next month there?
Well, it's Talladega. You know what I mean? It's a crapshoot, and
Yep.
I'm good there. And I'm gonna give him my 100. You know what I mean? 100%.
Oh yeah.
But, so I got to win. You know what I mean? But
well, I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a battle there at the end between Troy, you, Luke, and Brian. Man, that was a heck of a battle there. And with that, you coming down to you and Luke battling for third there, that was insane. Well, you come out of here $30, Richard, tonight, and a CBD pack from HempWorks and David Freeman. So, man, that's a pretty nice little Saturday night gift for you, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what I want to thank Luke too, and 501. That's what I'm running with, and that was. I thought Luke had me, and I congratulated him, man. I said he ran a good race. He was there. He was there the whole race. He did. Behind me.
What I was kind of surprised at, and not getting off of you, but talking about Luke for a minute there. What did he do at the beginning of the race? Did he miss a shift or something? Because he was the pole sitter, and he just didn't go.
I guess I don't know. Honestly, he really didn't say anything on that. He just.
Oh, okay.
He just didn't go.
Well, I think we ought to get. Old Luke up here and ask him here in a minute. But
all right, I was just saying. Dang, I guess fourth doesn't get.
I didn't know Luke. Yeah, who was on the outside? Greg. I pushed Greg, and we just flew right by. And I'm thinking, wow, what the heck happened to him?
Yeah. Well, Luke, what happened to you at the beginning of the race? Did you miss a shift or what?
Nope, I'm just late. I was just late. That was my first start in almost 2 months,
Yeah. Wow, man. You let
pretty late, wasn't I, Rudy?
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. Was you napping or what was you doing there? Well, great run there, Luke. And I'll tell you what, that was a good battle between you and Donald right there at the end. That was pretty amazing.
Boy, that was fun. That guy is so much fun to race against, dude. I mean, there's so much respect between us. We've been doing it together for so long.
7 years.
I'll ask you what I asked Donald. Then you guys go to Talladega next week, and you finish fourth tonight. But what's your thoughts on Talladega, Luke?
It's really big, man. It's really, really big.
Really big.
Really high banks.
Yeah. I know, but how do you think you'll run there?
I was going to say you did a lot of crickets too.
A lot of crickets.
Really, I enjoy it when we just run a little, if we're going to go and run like a 15, 20-minute little sprint, that's fun. That's fun. But them real long races where you just settle in and and cut laps, and you're not, you don't really have to work very much, and it's just kind of catching the right. When it comes to go time, it's just catching the right people in the right lanes at the right time, and it's not my favorite thing to do. I'm not going to say I don't enjoy it. I do enjoy it on here. I hate watching it. It's the most boring thing in the world to watch to me.
I know. But you know what? We do it. It can get pretty exciting at times.
Sure,
I gotta say,
man. With the right people.
Yeah,
with the right people, that could go. It could go either way, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
and there's some guys, man, and there's some guys on this sim that are just, Jason Beach and Jimmy Crow and Dude Conrad and those guys, man. They're Mitchell Qualls. They're so hard to beat, man. They're always
Luke Gray, Donald Sadusky. There's some pretty tough guys.
Jason Beach, Dude Conrad. Yeah, who are they?
That's right. It's true.
Well, it was good to see the Sinclair car. Good to see the Sinclair car out on the track again. I mean that, Luke. I missed that car on the track.
Man, I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun being back. It was a lot of fun, Rudy, and I'm super stoked that you broadcasted it.
I talked to him yesterday. He was supposed to run yesterday, but something came up. But I told him, I said, you got to run this one.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, you did good.
These pit stall guys are. And there's nobody else I'd rather race with. We run technical races, and they're a great bunch. Sean and John.
Pit stall guys are awesome, man. Everybody that's involved in the pit stall, awesome bunch of. It's an awesome crew, man. You can't ask for anything more.
All right, well, guys, Donald, make sure you get a hold of, I guess it's David Cox. Yeah, he's up there. If you guys wanted to go talk to David up there, he's up there, and collect your money there, Donald, and you get $30 and that CBD pack from HempWorks. So go up and talk to David there. He'll hook you up. All right.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Rudy. Good to hear your voice, man. Good to hear from you.
Same to you, man. I've missed you.
Yeah, hang out. Jump down to 501. Hang out with us tonight if you want to. Come on.
All right.
All right. I think we got one more person to talk to, though. Hang on.
Who?
Daniel Holloway, Dwayne in the booth. You got a copy?
Oh, I sure do.
Well, Daniel, I know you had some internet issues during the race, but you were actually picked by Rudy's random drawing you were running 15th position on lap 40. That was what was chosen, and you win a CBD pack from HempWorks.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
well, at least something came out kind of good. Yeah, that's
just so you all know, you can probably hear it on the broadcast. I did not pick the number. Alexa did. Okay. And I said at the beginning of the race, and on lap 40, we're going to draw the number. I asked her to draw a number between 1 and 18 because there was 18 of you out there, and she picked 15, and you were in 15. So you can go listen to it on the broadcast. I didn't cheat. I didn't do anything. I just was asked to do it, and I told John that I would have Alexa do it. He like, oh, it's cool, So. Yep.
Oh yeah, I know you guys do it straight, and there's no cheating involved or anything. You guys are straight down the middle, and unfortunately, it was right there in the first pit stops, the beginning of the race, and the internet dropped on me or something.
Yeah.
And came back and just couldn't get it back up there unless I needed cautions, but too little, too late. But it was fun out there tonight. Everybody did a great job. Great racing. I wish I was up there and more on the top 5 or battling up there towards the end, but some stuff you can't control. But it was still fun, even though I was 15th or dead last at the beginning of the race and ended up I think 13th. So I did some grinding, and car felt real good and felt good in longer runs. I know I was quicker on the longer runs than but man, Greg, wow, he was just like a roller, next generation there. Just want to congrats for him for the win.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question. I get to ask a question, right?
Go ahead.
Hey, Daniel.
Yes, sir.
What keeps the ants from eating your candy ass?
Oh, man.
That was good. That was good, Luke.
I got nothing. That's good.
Use some kerosene soaked rags, man. We'll tie them around your ankles next time.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was good, Luke.
Oh,
man,
that was good. But I guess the candy guy got burned or melted tonight.
Yep. Oh,
or should I say, I got stomped by a dinosaur?
You're running good behind me, man. I felt like I was holding you up about halfway through. I feel like I held you up and I let Gabe catch you, but I didn't realize it until it was too late, man.
That's all good. I was 2 laps down, and I didn't want to ruin your race because you were fighting up there and just trying to keep it clean, and So great to see you back, and I'm glad you were out there on the track, and last race next month to see you out there, to see that dinosaur up there. Hey, this candy horsepower can push you to the win.
Man, I hope. Well, vice versa. I'll try to make it, guys. I had fun. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right.
Take care,
See
you
later,
guys. All right, let's run that through the final results here, Dwayne, and we'll get the heck out of here. Greg Welland comes home with the win. Troy Radford did everything humanly possible to try to get to him, but just wasn't enough. Finished about not quite 3/4 of a second behind Greg Welland, but Donald Sadusky finishing third with a great battle there between him and Luke Gray right at the very end. Luke finishes 4/1000ths of a second behind Donald Sadusky. Oh my goodness. So Luke Gray comes in fourth, Brian Rainville fifth, Travis Turnmeyer sixth, Scott Bellum seventh, Pondo Coe eighth, Sean Wilder ninth, and Gabe Butler finishes in 10th. Dwayne?
Donald Bennett's going to bring it home 11th. John Johnson 12th, the first car 1 lap down. Daniel Holloway finishes 13th. Len McNeese 14th. Ray Radford 15th. 16th is going to go to Doug Johnson. 17th to Brandon Herndon. And rounding out the field in 18th is Donald Stewart.
Very good. Well, it was a fun one. There ain't no getting around it. I mean, I was kind of glad to see it go without, that many cautions here, Dwayne, but man, it sure turned into a very strategical race. I mean,
yes, it did.
Between Troy and Greg there, it was just amazing to watch the different strategies. Of course, that was all got blown out of the water there when that caution come out, but still I would have liked to seen what would have happened if it would have stayed green the whole race.
Absolutely. Well, we get to try it again in a month at Talladega.
Yep. Yes, sir. Well, folks, make sure you tune in next week at Talladega because, like I said, John Johnson's going to be giving away things in chat to people. So you want to be here for that next week. So congratulations to Greg for winning $50 here tonight and a CBD pack. Troy Radford finishing in second, winning $35 in a CBD pack. And Donald Sadusky finishing in third, winning $30 in a CBD pack. And also congratulations to Daniel Holloway for the random draw that I did for winning a CBD pack. I hope you enjoy that, Daniel. And folks, we will catch you next time. So stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.